Hello YouTube. I've been asked by a few people to do some game reviews for the 3DS. Hello. I've only got 3 games at the moment. Splinter Cell, Street Fighter, and Pilot Wings. The one that people are asking the most for is Splinter Cell. So yeah, do a little video review. It's not going to be too long because I actually have to go out. But here's Splinter Cell 3D. If you had Chaos Theory on the Xbox all them years ago, it's pretty much the same. So first of all, I'm just going to turn the console on. Yeah, there's not really much to say about it as such. It's got a few things missing compared to, let's make sure the 3D's off, the original Xbox version. But it's okay. I'm hoping you'll be able to see it well. I'm going to try playing through the camera like this. Now, there is a few faults I've found with the game, which I'll show once it boots up. As you can see, I've got the camera attached to the box, the DS, with elastic bands, because filming this is very hard. I haven't got a tripod, and to get the girlfriend to stand there and do it, it's going to be awful. She's at work at the moment, that's why I'm going to pick up. Skip through this. First thing I found out with the game is quite annoying is it has loading times, as you can see here. You have loading times between the levels. If you die, you press continue, and it'll say, would you like to load? Yes. Click it, and it'll say, okay, loading done. Press the button, and then it loads again. So it has to load after it's loaded to tell you it's been loaded. It's ridiculous, especially on a cartridge. You'd think it would be pretty much instant, but no. The first thing I did was when I got this game, and I put it on like that, put the 3D on. Obviously, you can't see the 3D on there, but it looked pretty nice. I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. You've got a little fingerprint here, you touch. If it works. There you go. Loading. So let's just say we'll do continue from here. This was a level, see, as I can see here, look, yeah, look, load successful, touch screen. You shouldn't have to say load successful touch screen, it should just load and load the game. On this bit, if you put the 3D on, Sam Fisher's popping out, his arms coming out, and the knife's coming out, backgrounds all sync back, but we're having it off because one of the big flaws to this game I found is the game is dark. Obviously Splinter Cell games are dark. The problem being is once you're playing the game in the dark, you have no light around you in the house. If you've got light, you can't see the screen, which is a big downfall. So if you play it at night, it's brilliant. But the 3D on though in night, and if you move it, as you can see with the 3D on now, you get that shimmer across the screen. Now that shimmer is actually quite bright, and when it's a dark level like this, you see that white light going across? Now this is in a room that's got light, so we're going to select the gun. Here's your weapons here, so you've got each gun. So you've got this main gun here, put it away, pick it up. You've got this gun, if you want to customise it, you can look down the scope by pressing that. Crosshair comes up, zoom in and out, teach you how to do it, take you out. You can put, you know, grenade launcher grips and things like that. You've also got your grenades, which I rarely use. Now, right, I'm going to turn the 3D off for a second to show you how it looks. Well, the graphics are okay. As you can see, it's a bit jittery. That's not the camera, that's the actual game. It's the speed of it is probably 20 frames per second, maybe 30 if you're lucky out of 60. Which ain't too amazing. Let's try and look at Sam. Okay, if you look at him there, kind of looks like an action man. The graphics are okay on him, not too bad. You've got your camera like that as always, so you can see in the dark, which is helpful, but not that great. So anyway, I'm going to shoot out the light up here. As you can see, you have to use, sorry, that's a text message, you've got the buttons here to move, you don't have a second stick. A second stick would have been nice, but the buttons do work, but they're not soft, you know, not what's the word, touch sensitive, you know, like trigger buttons you get on Xbox and things like that. It just jumps across. Look, that's right, I'm on the light above it. Right, shot the light out, now it's dark. Right, put my gun away. Now, it's not too dark, it's dark, but it's not terrible dark. But if you put the 3D on, now everything looks pretty cool, but you get this shimmer. So if you're playing this at night, I mean, I've got the curtains drawn here, but that shimmer, especially on some of the levels which are really dark, this is just a hallway with some light in the corner. If there's no light whatsoever, that shimmer blinds you. It's literally like, you know, if there's 2 guys around the corner, you're about to pick them off, and then you move 1 millimeter from that sweet spot, you get blinded by that light from the camera, from the 3D, flashes in your eyes, so you're pretty much blinded like a flashbang. So you're trying to shoot, oh no, I've missed them, and you're dead before you know it because you can't see. That's the way it works. So I end up turning the 3D off altogether. So 3D on this is pretty nice, but it's not really, you know, game making. Like this, you come up to a door. I'm going to hack it. So you've got the options here. You've got use keypad, hack, or optical cable. Use the cable to show you what happens there. Look under the door and you tilt the DS, and you can see there's some guards over there. Tilt it that way and then just press back to go back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to hack the keypad. Analyzes it. And it shows you a little block. You've got to match on the top screen what block would fit that by spinning them around and try and work it out. Now I'm going to try and film it at the same time. I'm thinking it's this one. So as you can see, you know, that one up top matches that hole. Just press validate. It's one of the little mini game things you get to open doors. Now what we've got is open door stealth or open door. So open door stealth, and you move the stick up slowly. Now guy's seen me. Look, he's blatantly just walked at me.
Well, don't look at me. I can't fix it.
I'm not asking you to fix it, stupido. I'm asking you to use your head.
Right, the guy's coming out now. So right, we're going to swap. Actually, let's swap to the machine gun. In fact, let's just walk over and smack him one.
I'm sure I saw something.
See, beyond your
Another thing I found with it is the audio on the 3DS is very quiet.
Get down!
Now look at that. I smacked him blatantly and it missed completely. And I'm dead. Now, you have to pull this trigger to hit him in the face and this one to kill him with a knife. And yeah, it's somewhat, you know, I'm standing next to the guy and it misses. Sometimes you sneak up beside someone, like within a millimetre, to grab him by the neck. And you can't do that. It'll just bug out and it'll hit you in the face and kill you. So you get prepared to die a few times from stupid bugs like that. Now anyway, I'm going to run out of time anyway. But overall the game, the graphics are average. I'd say 5 out of 10 for graphics. Not Xbox quality. The resolution's okay for the size. Very laggy, slow. Even the voices lag. Sometimes you'll be, you know, it'll say, hey, Fisher, and give you all your crap at the beginning of the briefing. And the voice will be going, like it's loading at the same time as doing it, like it's a CD trying to load something, and while it's booting off a hard drive, it can't cope with it, which is really annoying when you think it's off a cartridge. It should be fast enough. As you can see, the loading times again. I've just died. You know, that was what was in that room. One room, shot a light out, walked in the door. I've got this loading time. It's not exactly the quickest. Now the other thing I found which is annoying is you can walk around and you've got up, which makes you jump, down, which makes you duck, press down again to go like that, left makes you go against the wall. Now if you've got a split jump like you used to do, just press up against the wall. Can't on this one. But the most annoying thing is, look, if you want to do a roll, you have to press forward and down at the same time. Now can you see how that's possible? It's not. You have to actually get your other hand at the same time as trying to play the game, which is nearly impossible. I'm probably going to get caught now. Forward and down to roll. I'll set the alarm off, but look. So to roll is forward and down on a D-pad. Why didn't they just remove it from the game? Why make it that forward and down? There's no... Unless you want to do something like this, which is pretty awkward as well. It's just a waste of time. I'm just going to shoot these guys. Electrocute him. There you go, they're both electrocuted. They're dead. Anyway, it's pretty much the same as the Xbox One was. The graphics are okay for the resolution. If it was on a big screen, it looked even worse. The sound isn't loud enough. The 3D makes it awkward to play in the dark. Even in the daylight, 3D is awkward. You end up turning it off because you can't see what you're doing. Rolling is terrible. Controls aren't amazing. Very jumpy on the buttons. You have to, you know, this is smooth. The control stick's nice, but these are jagged and jumpy and not amazing. Loading times are terrible. So if you have the choice of getting this game, I'd say it'd probably be cheaper to buy an old Xbox and the game than it would be to buy this game, because this is £40 and it's definitely not worth it. I'd say maybe £15–20 maximum, and that's if you really love Splinter Cell, but it's exactly the same as what you played, but only worse, really. So I'd probably give it overall about, I don't know, 4 out of 10 overall. So yeah, give it a miss. Anyway, I'm going to do another video for Pilot Wings and then Street Fighter. I'm hoping this is informative to someone, but yeah, Splinter Cell fans, try and stay away unless you're an absolutely hardcore fan and obsessed with it. And you can hear that as that's just a bug there. This guy's going, there's a body on the camera, there's a body on the camera. Does he have to really say it that many times? Who's he speaking to that needs to hear it that many times? Anyway, yeah, I'm off out, so yeah, enjoy.